What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. The name is Jalen, but everybody calls me Jay, J-A-I, not J-A-Y. Get it right. And welcome back to my channel, guys. This is going to be a sit-down video about how I lost my first 100 pounds in like 5 months. Yeah. But let's get into this intro and then we'll get back to the video, okay? Bye.
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all and I'm around. You scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. My bitch, give me a Louis. I ain't your body.
Alright, guys. So as you can see by the title of the video, your girl had weight loss surgery. I am currently down 110 pounds since October 10th of 2023. Yeah. Well, I feel like y'all real close or whatever. I feel like I should have lowered the pictures on my wall because look, I don't got no decor in my house. And I ain't got decor in my house. I got 10-foot ceilings. Anyway, so just want to go over my journey that I went through my weight loss surgery. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, I've always been a plus size big girl. Like growing up, I just always been a bigger girl. Like even in elementary school, like just from the jump, your girl just always been real plump, real flavorful. And it never really bothered me. It still did not bother me. But last year, I would say I hit my heaviest of like 389. And I was like, yeah. So I was just like, okay, I don't have any, I'm a big girl, but let's just keep it straight. I'm a healthy girl. Like, I don't got no high blood pressure. I don't got no high cholesterol. Like, all my labs, everything be good. Everything be good with me. Like, I ain't had nothing pop back abnormal. So that's always been like a click in my head. Like, okay, you good. Like, you ain't got no health issues or whatever. But you can't go off that all the time. Like I said, I'm 26. I'll be 27 this year in October. And I was just like, well, last year, actually speaking. I was like, I'll be 26 this year. I was working 2 jobs at the time. I was a case manager and then I was a nursing home administrator. So I was like, well, let's just see what we can do to get this weight off us so you get 2 incomes, like the money coming in like this. You might as well just, you know, do something what you want to do with it. So at first, what I found was a plus size tummy tuck doctor. I was going to take the cheap route out. His name was Dr. Ruba. And I'm still thinking about it. Don't get it twisted. So I went to my doctor. I was like, hey guys, make sure I'm recording while I'm over with my mouth. I was like, hey doc, I want to, you know, like every time we come here, I'm up 40 pounds in a year. Like I left high school like 285 pounds. That's still a big size, plus size girl. Got to college my freshman, freshman 15, baby, my freshman 40. Okay, by the time I left college, a baby girl was in the 300s. Knocking on the door, boom, boom, boom. Sophomore year, and it was just worse and worse. Like, when you in college, like, don't even laugh. Like, you in college, you eat what you want, eat when you want, how much you want. Ain't nobody there, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So then I graduated. It's still in my mind. Like, I always been a confident plus size girl. Like, so when I graduated with my bachelor's, didn't think none, my master's, didn't think nothing. So like I said, I think it was just last year sometime, I was just like, damn. So then I started looking into weight loss surgery. Got to my doctor. My doctor wasn't trying to hear nothing I'm saying. She was just like, just go work out. Okay, cool. So go back another year, 2022. I got me a personal trainer. Darius, I will put his Instagram up here. I miss him. I had a personal trainer. I had him for like 10 months type shit. Now, was I following the food he was telling me to do 100%? No, I would say a good 60%. Most of it's mental and it's food, what you put in your mouth. But I will say, I don't know. It was just like, okay, in the beginning I was scared because I was like, okay, working out is I don't like going to the gym by myself. Like, I lost, like, after 2-3 weeks, I'm like, okay, I'm bored. It don't take but 1 week to miss it. The 1 week my period on, I'm not going. If I don't go back the second week after my period over with, it's a done data. I'm not going back to the gym. So, like, I just kept getting that routine. So, I was like, okay, bro, let's just find an easier option. This is before I knew about all the Ozempic and weight loss stuff or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. We're going to do weight loss surgery. So I'm on TikTok looking up weight loss surgery, how much it costs. And then I came across a place called A Slimmer Me. A Slimmer Me. So I was like, okay, cool. No, I'm lying. I came across some weight loss surgeries in Florida. So I'm at work talking about it, and then my coworker was like, I know somebody who got the surgery. She used to be a big girl like you, Jay. Let me go get her and bring her to you. So she come to my office. She was like, yeah, I had weight loss surgery, but I did it in Mexico, like, because nobody was trying to help me here under the price. I was like, okay. So I looked into it. Okay, cool. The price is what I like. I can pay it out of pocket. The recovery time is little to nothing. Why not do it? So I went to my doctor one again. I was like, look, I found this surgeon. I want to get weight loss surgery. She's like, I don't recommend that. You can do it. Just stop eating. I'm like, babe, I need to lose 2 people. Like, I'm over here at 400 pounds and you talking about I'm good. Mind you, my doctor, she looked like she about my size as well. So it was just giving like, I need a new doctor. I need somebody else. Like, I'm literally coming to you saying I want to. So she gave me appetite suppressors. Mind you, I'm not a pig eater. I don't just sit up and I don't do that. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I will say I drink sugary drinks. Like, I love Kool-Aid. I drink like a soda every now and then. But I'm like a Gatorade. I used to love water before surgery. We're going to get into that and everything. But yeah, like, it just wasn't giving, like, I'm eating all these type stuff. Now, I wasn't eating healthy stuff. Like, I will say, like, I eat pizza. I eat burgers. I was a burger girl. Tacos, like, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, what can I do? I can work out. I was with Darius for months in the gym. Now I'll put clips here. Girl was in the gym. Don't play with me. And I was just over it. By month 10, like, I was moving anyway. I was moving further from him. And I had stopped my membership with him. I was just like, I'm going to find something else to do. Y'all ain't been back to the gym since I left him. Oh, let me stop lying. I went to the gym a few times after I left him when I got my own apartment. And then I went probably about 2 months ago after surgery. Anyway, so found the girl. She put me on a Slimmer Me. I did my research, my TikTok research, because TikTok like Google these days. And I was simply like, okay, I think I'm finna go forward with it. So I brought the ideal up to my family. They were like, no, like, you're fine, da 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 da. But mind you, I come from a family of people who just everybody big, like, you know what I'm saying? So they weren't, and then on top of that, they liked the ideal of me getting healthy, but they didn't like the way I was trying to go about it. But I was like, y'all, at the rate I'm going at 400 pounds, I'm gonna be working out for 5 years before I see the twos. Like, let's just be serious. So I said, all right. I told my grandparents, and then I told my friends about it, and then I told my mom. They were like, why you gotta go out the country for it? Because in the U.S., they want to charge me $23,000. Baby, my 2020 Honda Accord, I rode off the lot paying $23,000. Like, who finna pay a car to get a weight loss surgery that take 30 minutes under the knife? Like, goodbye. So my mom, she wasn't going for it. None of my friends was going for it. So then my boyfriend at the time, he was like, look, tell me about the surgery, like, da da da. So I told him everything. Like, I go this way. I go this day, come back this day. I'm over here out the country for this many time. I'm this far away. He was like, okay, I'll pay for a friend to go with you. I said, okay, cool. So I'm asking my friends. They're like, just let me know if you want me. So I ended up going with my friend who worked remote. So she was able to come with me. So that's how that thought process came into my mind. Let's get into my process at a Slimmer Me. So I got surgery in Tijuana, Mexico. It's 30 minutes over the border from California. So what happened was we flew to Cali on a Monday, October 10th. And then we got there. They came and picked us up from the airport. It took about 30 minutes for him to get there. He was stuck in traffic. Then he came and picked us up. He took us straight to a Slimmer Me. A Slimmer Me has like this whole, I won't call it a resort. Like, it's like a hospital. They have this hospital. You got there. They checked us in. Got my blood work. Made me pee in a cup. Got my urine samples. They did all that stuff on me. The day of, because what I did was I got there a day before the surgery. Like, I didn't want to fly in and go right under the knife. I wasn't nervous or anything, but it was like, let me scope the scenery out. Let me make sure. Let me smell the air. Is the room clean? Like, TikTok show you stuff, everything, but it's just like, when you there, it's a whole different type of shit. I was actually excited as fuck to get weight loss surgery. I was like, you bitch finna be looking even better. Because I was always looking good. Don't get it twisted. But it's finna look better. So I was like, okay, bet. My homegirl was just like, like, why you gotta message yourself? She was there to support me, but in her mind, she was just like, it's always you. Like, why you gotta do this? So we got there and all that stuff. After that, mind you, I done skipped all of the pre-diet stuff. Prior to me going to surgery, I got approved for surgery in July of 2023. My surgery wasn't until camera battery. Holding on, my battery dying. All right, I'm back. Battery got real disrespectful and decided to die. Anyway, like I was saying, where I left off at. Okay, so I got approved for surgery in February. I had surgery scheduled for October 10th. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, 3 weeks before my birthday, I'll be back eating again. Like, can be able to eat and enjoy my birthday. We'll get into that. So, okay, July, I was like, boom, we're going to do it. Start stacking my money. So, I paid for the exclusive package, which is the package that includes my stay, all my surgery, all my medications, post and pre, all my IV, and I stayed at the center. I didn't want to be bouncing around Tijuana type, no. So, and I also paid like an extra fee for my friend to stay with me. So we got there and all that. So pre-diet, I feel like I'm bouncing all over the place. Okay, pre-diet consisted of no sugar, no carbs, no soda, no salt, no seasoning, no breads. Baby, and they just wanted me eating protein, eggs. What else eating? 3 ounces of meat. Like, when 3 ounces of meat is like this big of a chicken. When I tell you your girl is hungry, no sugar, no salt. That was what killed me, the salt. And it's not like I just eat salt, crave salt, but here's the thing. When your body is used to doing something and intaking something and eating something and you just go cold turkey and stop, like, I dealt with some repercussions real bad. Like, I would literally be in the shower, bathing, bend over, washing my legs and my feet and cramping. I'm talking about cramp on the side, cramp on. You ever had a cramp on both sides of your body? There ain't nothing to play with. So all of that was happening. I felt like I was just starving, y'all. Like, I could be at work, and I'm talking about, all I had breakfast. Here go, breakfast would consist of egg whites. I couldn't even eat a boiled egg, y'all. I had to eat egg whites. That's the thing. Went to Walmart, bought egg whites, spinach. I think it was 3 ounces. No, 2 ounces of egg white with as much spinach as you want. And I had sauteed me some bell peppers, y'all. I was trying to make it do what it do. Whip that thing up. Probably came up to like this much scrambled egg. Couldn't do cheese either, y'all. Because guess what? Cheese is salt. Cheese is fat. But I put cheese on it. I didn't care. But and then I had a protein shake. Y'all, I kid you not. By the time I ate that and got to work, I used to work 35 minutes from my house. Get on 285. Get off on Covington Highway. Go all the way down to Evans Mill. I would be hungry again. I would be hungry again. So then that's when the protein shakes came in handy. So I'm popping protein shakes like to get me through, like, because protein shake, like, when you drink protein, you're not as hungry. So I'm drinking one of those. Like, I'm drowning in a protein shake like every hour and a half. So then lunchtime come. I have me some air fried salmon or pan smeared salmon with some spinach and some peppers. Meat this big now. Girl, when I tell you, tore it up. But it had no seasoning. I couldn't cook with no butter, no seasoning. I had to use a Mrs. Dash. That tastes like nothing. It looks like it's seasoned, but it tastes like nothing, guys. Like, I'll never forget. I had to do that from August 31st all the way until October 3rd, I believe. Dinner would consist of like a salad or something, but I had to do like a vinaigrette type thing. So then I did that for a long time, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. Your girl folded multiple times. Like, I get off work and be like, let's go home and cook this salmon. Let's go home and bake us a grilled chicken breast. And get off work. I'm supposed to turn right, bust a left, and go get a Big Mac. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. It was hard, but it got harder. October 3rd, baby. Guess what I had to do for 2 weeks? Liquid diet. Straight liquid. No solids. That means you can drink water. You can drink Gatorade Zero. Not even a real Gatorade, y'all. The Gatorade Zero. Gatorade Zero tastes like... Can't even say sugar water because they got no sugar in it. Gatorade Zero tastes like somebody watered down your Gatorade. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. But it was just prepping your... It's a mind thing, like prepping your mind. Because when you get weight loss surgery, like... you go in with a normal stomach, your mind's fine. You wake up with a stomach this big. I will insert a clip of my stomach here that they removed. Now I have a 4-ounce stomach that's the size of when a newborn baby is born. The 4-ounce little cups is like, you feel me? Weight loss surgery was, that pre-diet ain't no joke. Like, when I tell you, and he know if you follow it because he gave me guidelines. He's like, okay, you 398. You need to basically be at, what he said I need to be at? 380 when you come to surgery. I was like, okay, cool. But baby, when I was eating them Big Macs after work, like, I got ready like 3 weeks before surgery. I was like, well, let me weigh myself. I know I lost some weight because I'm doing the right thing, right? Cool. Hold on. No. So what ended up happening was I was like, y'all, I need to lose like 11 more pounds to get the surgery. So I'm going on TikTok. I had joined the Facebook group, like, y'all, what did they deny y'all for surgery when y'all didn't lose the right amount of weight that you needed to lose? Like, what did they do? They was like, I was 6 pounds over it. I was fine. But my heart was just racing. So, girl, I was taking laxatives every night before bed. I was drinking protein shakes, the chicken broth. I was doing right by the liquid diet in the daytime. It's when I got off of work, when I would eat solid. So, I literally had a Big Mac up until, I think 4 days before surgery. 3 or 4 days before surgery. I had surgery on a Tuesday. I had a Big Mac on Friday night. So Friday night I ate a Big Mac, chugged laxative the whole weekend. Like I told my boyfriend, I told my family, I'm not leaving the house. I'm like finna chug this stuff, drinking water, all that. Cool. So it was on flush my system of everything. Cool. Okay, so the day of surgery, got up, got there. We checked in and everything. The place is very nice, very accommodating. On the street, popular stuff. We actually walked to the mall that day, walked around, see what they had. My friend, she ate some food out there. I think she just got a simple burger or something. And I was like, give me a fry. She was like, bitch, no. Why would you eat in front of me? You supposed to be my companion, but you eating in front of me. Ain't forget about that. So we did that. So we got back, and when I got back, I was like, bro, I'm starving. They got back. They was like, I got your dinner for you. I was like, okay, what is it? Baby, it's broth. Mind you, we're in Mexico, so it's not giving the Chinese broth. It tastes like meat water. So I had that. But luckily, they gave you a big old cup. And she, like, put huge vegetables and onions in it. But you couldn't eat that stuff. So I'm drinking it, chugging it. I was, like, literally drinking myself to get full. So, like, I had, like, 3 Gatorade Zeros. Like, your girl is starving. I did that for the first whole day. Got there Monday at, like, 10 a.m. We got an early flight there because I didn't want to. Because they made it seem like the bus, if you weren't landed by 12, you weren't going to be able to get there. The traffic to get over the border, all of that stuff. But it was an easy transition. To get over the border, you really don't need anything. It's the getting back part. Like, that's when they want to go deep into stuff. But I feel like if you go over the border, you should ask me for my passport and all that stuff just so I can get back. If you don't ask me for something and you expect me to give it to you when I get back, like, you really lost for a cause. But anyway, got there. Everything was fine. We came back that night hungry. Like, when I tell you starving, like, I'm literally dizzy, like, y'all, I'm hungry. She's like, I'm pushing the call, like, man, like, can I get some more broth? She's like, I have one more broth, you can have it. I was like, thank you so much. Like, I killed that broth. Like, hungry. My friend's cracking up, and she's like, girl, you hungry? Here she go. I'm finna go outside, and I seen that street taco food truck. I be back. And then has the nerve to bring it back. At least she ate it in another room, but she brought it back in the room. I'm just like, then she ate some gummy worm. I was like, give me a gummy worm. She was like, no. It was so hard. So while you there, they pushing IV through you, IV fluids. They making me drink a lot of water, broth, making me dehydrated because apparently when you go under, it's a whole thing. So the whole time since I had been there, I had been walking around with an IV bag. And the crazy thing is, I didn't ever record this because I was like, I don't know, I just didn't record it. Everybody was there like making their TikToks and stuff and all that, but I didn't record it. So boom, go to the next morning. The next morning they woke me up at like 5 a.m. They was like, you gotta get naked, you gotta take all your nose rings, your piercings out. So mind you, I have a bull ring. I don't know if you can see it or whatever. I have a bull ring. I had never took my bull ring out since I got it pierced in 2019. So I'm like, damn. So I could take my stud out, and then I had a second ear holes. I had 3 holes, so I took all of those out. And I was scared for my second and third piercings in my top one because I never took them out. Like, I don't take them out to clean, I pop them back in because they close so quick. And people who know if you have piercings, like, it really takes piercings like 2-3 years to really heal type. So I was like, damn. So I was like, let me flip my piercing out. Maybe they ain't gonna see it. Baby, I got in there. That piercing was all in that X-ray. He was like, what is in your nose? I was like, that's my nose ring. He was like, okay, make sure that's out when we go to surgery. I was like, okay, cool. But I was able to get it back in, obviously. So the morning, she wake me up at 5. I'm like, okay, get up early. She was like, go bathe. I said, I bathed last night. She was like, go bathe again with this soap. I don't know. It didn't smell good. I like Dove. But she gave me that soap to bathe off with. And she said, don't put no clothes on. Just put the gown on. And if you on your cycle, you can keep your panties on. And I was like, I'm not on my cycle, but I can't have no drawers on. I said, he operating on my stomach. Well, my drawers got to be off. She was like, well, keep your underwear on. That's fine. I was like, okay. So I got bathed and all that. Got back in the bed. They came in there doping, putting some type of medications in my IV and stuff. It got me sleepy. So I ended up falling asleep. I'm still in my room, right? My friend over there knocked out because it's 5 in the morning. How about, so I'm calling my family like, y'all, they finna come in here. They gave me this. The doctor came, like, you know, he pushing on my stomach, talking to me all this. Mind you, it's like 5:45. Cool. I doze off apparently. Wake back up. It's 9:20. I'm like, damn, did I have surgery? Nobody said nothing. So I pushed the light. I'm like, did I have surgery? She was like, no, ma'am. We're actually coming to get you in like 5 minutes. I was like, okay. So I called my grandma and them again, let them know like what's going on. Tight, I'm finna go in. They was like, okay, cool. So the doc was like, you ready? I was like, yeah. So y'all, I was not nervous. So she put something in my IV again. And they told me, you can walk with us down to the operating room. I said, okay, we walking down the hall. It didn't get real until I got behind the line that said, do not cross unless you are operating room employee or something like that. That's when my heart like slowly started to. So I'm like, oh shit, this shit getting real. So I see 2 girls laying in their own stretchers, like in like separated columns. I'm looking at them like they knocked out. One girl and the third girl was like, holding her stomach and shit. And then he walks me. She's like, come on, don't look at them, come on. And I'm still holding my IV thing going with me. So I get back there. Y'all, I ain't like what I saw. I ain't gonna cap to you. I got back there. It looked like a lethal injection table. A table, like a straight table in the arm thing. Like, I didn't like it. So I was like, wait a minute, I gotta lay on that. She was like, yeah. I was like, why I look like that? They started laughing at me. They was like, calm down, calm down, calm down. So he was like, just sit on the table normal. So I sat on the table and all that. Mind you, like I have on a gown, so I ain't got nothing but some drawers on or whatever. So I'm sitting on the table. I'm like, this look like a lethal injection. You got people in here like this with the gloves and stuff and the mask all blue, everything scrubbed up. And N.C. Jones was just like, calm down. He started putting stuff in my IV thing. I wasn't nervous. It was just like I had never been under. Like this is my first procedure, surgery, or anything. So this is when it actually hit me, y'all. Like your girl had been hyped up. So I'm like, Shit, we here already. They done took my money, done got my check. We been sitting up here. I been drinking a broth for 24 hours. So I'm like, shit, we here. I had already prayed and all that stuff, so I just laid down. So the doc came and did my thing and undid my gown and like rubbed my stomach. He was like, everything's gonna be okay, mama. You're doing good. Your stomach feels fine. And the anesthesiologist was like, honey, could you go to sleep? I ain't gonna cap to you. I did a one good. And I opened my. She was like, can you stop fighting the anesthesia, like the anesthesia, and just go to bed? Like you're literally fighting it and I'm putting in more. Like you're up. And they started laughing at me. I was like, all right. He was like, you'll be up in 30 minutes, I promise. So it was just like this wave of deep sleep went over me, right? Don't remember nothing. The next moment I woke up, child, I opened my eyes and I was in the same column I seen the first girls in when I had rolled by. I was like, I started screaming. I felt like I was having a heart attack, y'all. That gas pain ain't no joke. Like literally, I'm gonna insert pictures again right here of my stomach. He removed out my stomach. Mind you, that's my whole stomach at its largest shape. And what he do is he take it out because mind you, I've only been on liquids. They stopped giving me liquids. They told me I couldn't drink no more liquids after like 10 o'clock that night. Mind you, this is the next morning at like 10 a.m. So I ain't had nothing. Like you can't even have a sip of water. They told me to take a pill. And I'm like, baby girl, before surgery. I was like, how am I take a pill with I can't drink nothing. She was like, you can't drink nothing, friends. I said, well, you can't give me this big old monster pill. Whatever, but it was apparently for gas. But she let me take literally a swig. Like she poured it in my mouth for me. But anyway, I woke up the gas pain. When they cut your stomach open, they cut it open. And then they remove part of your stomach and they sew it back. Basically, right? So they take something that's like this and they move it down to this. Excuse me. I had to talk earlier. So when I woke up, I felt like I was having a heart attack. Like, I didn't know what it was. I heard about the gas pains and stuff, but I was just like, I'm a gassy girl. Like, my gas pass, never had a problem with it. Bro, that's a different type of pain and uncomfortable. Like, when they cut your stomach open, all that, what your stomach used to having, it's just gas in there. So when he cut it, it has nowhere to go. It's not like, and also they did the laparoscopic robot hand. Basically, I have 4 little cuts in my stomach. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're literally like the size of an inch, each of them. And it's like robot hand that go inside. Maybe I can insert a clip of what it looks like when they operate on your stomach here. But so he literally slides it out of one of the holes. My biggest hole is right above my belly button. And that's where the stomach is being removed from. So there's nowhere for that gas to go. So it's just up and down your chest. Like when I tell you, I started screaming. So I'm up here like, and they're like, calm down, your blood pressure machine. Beep, 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 beep. So they all run over to me. And then the girl beside me, I didn't even know nobody was beside me until she started moving. She was in her own stretcher in the other column. But apparently they put us in the same column because the column was big enough. I'm like, I woke her up. So when she looked at me, she looked at me like, and I was like, mind you, this is the same girl I had met like a day before we was in the town. I didn't even know she was there for surgery or whatever. You don't know people who having surgery until after y'all recovering together, really. Like everybody be in a room. I think it was like 12 rooms in like this U-shaped huge thing. I think I was room 11 if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, the doctor's like, mommy, calm down. You're okay. Just burp. Burp. So he's patting my chest. I'm like, burp. It relieved the pressure, but like, I wasn't trying to hear that. Like, I felt like my heart was going to stop. I had grabbed him. I said, please help me. I am having an active heart attack. So I said, I am having a heart attack. Help me. He was like, you are fine. Like, calm down. This is a result of surgery. So at this time, mind you, I'm like halfway like laying down type thing. And I'm like, yelling and all that stuff. And he's like, when I leaned up, that's when I felt the soreness, like just sore. I felt like I was just sore in the stomach. That's when I was like, oh shit. I said, did I have surgery? He was like, yes, you came out of surgery 2 hours ago. You just woke up, but you need to calm down. You can't move like that because you're fresh out of surgery. So then actuality hit. I'm like, okay. She was like, breathe. So I'm taking deep breaths. But y'all, the pain, it hurts. So she was like, once the anesthesia wears off, we can help you get up and walk. And walking will pass your pain. So shit, I started getting out of bed. She was like, no. So another 2 nurses came like, no, you can't walk. Like, you just got off NCR 2 hours ago. Like, it's still in your body. Like, you can't move. I want y'all to hear none of that, baby. It was hurting. I was in the bed like this. Ooh. I said, can you take me to my room? I want to see my friend. I'm hurting. It was really an excuse for them to get out my face so I can walk around. He was like, 30 more minutes. Like, you have to sit in here for at least 3 hours minimum. And then we could take you back to your room. I want y'all to hear that. Like, y'all, it was so uncomfortable. Like, I really felt like I was dying. I ain't gonna catch you. I felt it hurt. I wasn't even stunting the soreness in my stomach. It was the hurting. So cool. After so long of me collaring, they also didn't want to let me leak, and my blood pressure was like 180. I was like, my blood pressure high because I'm fucking, my heart is hurting. Excuse me, guys. I still burp like crazy to this day. So then he goes, okay, let's push her to her room. So they all push me to my room. It's like 6 of them pushing my bed, go around the U-shaped thing, get back to my room. And Kasha was like, oh, friend, you back. That's what's up. Or whatever. And I was like, girl, my stomach. She started laughing. She's like, what's wrong with your stomach? I said, I got a burp. It hurt. So as soon as they put my bed on lock, I was trying to stand up. And it's like, no, sit down. I'm like, look, y'all, I need to do something. I need to do something because this gas is hurting me. I'm going to die sitting up here with this gas like this. She was like, no. So then the doctor came in there and checked the incision because I had, like I said, I was doing all this. And she, I guess, I don't know, they speak Spanish as their primary language. So he was saying, like, her stuff. I don't know what he said. I really don't know what he said. But it was something along the lines of, like, she thrashing around. He was like, baby girl, remember I told you about the gas? Like, you got to calm down. We're going to give you some gas pills. But you need to start drinking water ASAP. So I'm like, okay, water, cool. Sipping the water. Mind you, y'all. He was like, do not chug the water. Now, mind you, I've always been thirsty. Like, I'm always having something to drink prior to surgery. So he gave me a cup of 8 ounce water. So what I do? Girl, 30 seconds later, threw up the water everywhere. And when I talk about when you throwing up and your stomach do that, I felt that pain. It was like, but I threw up water and I threw up blood. So I started panicking. Then like, what is going on? I don't know. What did I do to myself? I told my friend, like, the gas pains was crazy. So that was day 2. I had 2 more days. I had surgery on a Tuesday. Got back home on Thursday. So basically they just checked in, gave me pain meds every day. Basically knocked me out because I'm a wimp. I got up and walked around with my IV thing. She would come and pat me on my back, massage my stomach, help the gas move around. They had prepared me to bring gas X pills, so I took that. I was chewing on them things too. At the time I could drink water. It wasn't until later on down the line, like I had surgery October 10th. It wasn't until late January where water became like my enemy. I could not drink water without throwing up. Like, water made me gag. Water made me feel, uneasy. So mind you, when I did that weight loss surgery pre-diet from August 31st all the way to October 3rd, I had no sugar, no none of that. So I had to remain on that when I got back home. So he was like, for 4 to 5 weeks, you need to be on liquids. More liquids? He was like, yeah, this was in your contract beforehand. Baby, I was so sick of a protein shake. After surgery, when I got home, I tried drinking protein shake. I was throwing it up. It was tasting milky. Mind you, that's all I had been drinking for weeks. About September. 2.5 months I had been on liquids and protein shakes and Gatorade Zero. Like, my taste buds was over. They were not trying to do it. Another thing, when you get weight loss surgery, certain things you like, your taste buds change. Your smell changes. Like, you go through body changes. So basically, I was just drinking liquids, sucking on frozen fruit just to get a taste in my mouth type for... I tried to eat real food for my birthday, and I learned my lesson. I wasn't ready yet. My birthday was 3 weeks after my surgery to the date. And I planned that thinking I was going to be able to eat, like, grits or something like that. Child, boo. I couldn't eat no fried fish and grits like that. My stomach was like, So, I think within the first month, I lost, like, 30 pounds. I was like, oh, that's crazy. So, I weighed in at surgery I was 5 pounds over, so I weighed in at 385. So I say by Christmas, that's when everybody was like, damn, Jay, you lost some weight type shit. I was like, okay, really? Okay, cool. Then I think the end of January, that's when I hit a bad stall. I had changed locations for my job. I was down in Macon. And I think it had to do with me being away from home for 3 months, because I was living in a hotel Monday through Friday. Then I came back home on the weekend. All of this was away from right after surgery, because I was down for a week. Had surgery Tuesday. I was back at work by Monday. Like, it was a quick turnaround. I was just sore. You can't walk fast, exercise, and all that stuff. But I was fine. I just had to take care of my stitches and stuff like that. My lines are literally non-existent. I'll try to insert a picture if I can or whatever. But I had a bad time. Like, I can brush my teeth. As soon as I brush my tongue, I'm throwing up stomach bile. I wouldn't eat or drink or nothing. I might drink like a Gatorade, a regular Gatorade, but it didn't make me go to the bathroom. Like sugary things, because I was not on sugar for a long time. Like, it caused you to have active diarrhea. Like, it's called dumping. Like, you can drink, prime example, I had a JJ Fish blue raspberry slushy. Had taste for some sweet. I was on my cycle. Drunk it 30 minutes later. Not even 30 minutes later, like 5 minutes later, y'all. I'm on the toilet and it's running through me. All I had was a JJ slushy. That's all I had. So, it was bad. Real bad. So, I think I lost most of my weight there. I was always cold. My body was always aching. By October 10th to like the end of January 31st, I had lost like 60 pounds. My sister, my family was like, dang, that weight losing fast. So cool. About top of February, I can say I got back to myself. I started feeling normal. I could eat. So I was eating salads every day. Like a salad with like a piece of fish over it, whatever. Mind you, I eat in tiny increments. So like a side salad with a piece of fish on it, like I can be eating on that for like 4 hours type, like nibbling here and there. So that was cool. It wasn't until probably like a month ago where I really got my appetite back and I can actually eat whatever I want. It's kind of scary because you go from eating little more and more each time, which my stomach is probably still small. I ain't back to where I was at all for a long shot, because sometimes like I can drink like a whole glass of lemonade slowly or whatever, and then when my food come, I ain't got no room. My nose running because I'm full. I'm burping. If I drink too much, I can feel like spit build up in my throat. Oh no, it's nasty. Mucus build up like I ate too much. Or so now like you can't drink and eat at the same time. It's either you drink or you eat. And mind you, like I said, I always was a person who's thirsty. My mouth is always dry, so I'm always trying to drink something. And that's been my biggest hassle. So what I try to do now is eat a little bit, sip a little bit, eat a little bit, sip a little bit. Because I can't like, if I'm eating something, I need something to wash it down depending on what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, who can wait 30 minutes? Now, I don't follow all the rules to the T. Like I say, I eat and drink at the same time. And then I do increments. I stop. But it's been a journey. Like, as of now, today, I am 290. I don't have a goal to get in mind. Like, I've seen shapes of girls. I'd be like, okay, that's cute or whatever. But like I said, I've always been a big girl. Always been a big girl. I've never been a slim girl. Like, since I can, my earliest is like, girl, that's not an English word. It's not a word. My earliest I can remember is like kindergarten and stuff, first grade. And I always been a big girl. I always been a big girl. So like, I don't have any goals. I really just wanted to lose weight to get healthier. So I am down in the 200 clubs. I haven't been in 200 since I left high school, like I said, in 2016. So I'm in the process. My job is helping. They have new meds, so I'm in the process now of getting weight loss shots as well, just to try to get it done. I did try the gym one time since surgery. Your girl is weak. Like, I was hip thrusting 100 and something plus with Darius, my personal trainer. Baby, your girl is weak. I was in the gym with my boyfriend one morning. We got up at 5 in the morning, so we're gonna go to work at 5, and then we're gonna go to work. Cool. We did that twice. We ain't been back. I did 40-pound dumbbells. No, I did 30-pound dumbbells on my arm. Like, when I tell you, it's little things. I don't know if y'all can tell. Like, I'm gonna have to have skin removal. It's just like, all of this is just loose skin. Like, yeah. I'm gonna have to go through another phase of surgery. But I want to get down to, me personally, being realistic. From 400 to 250, I'll be good. Like I said, that's just 40 pounds. I feel like I can do that. And it's just a matter of, it scares me now because, like, I can tolerate my cravings. Like, and it's a mind thing. When you get weight loss surgery, your mind don't change. The only thing that changes is your stomach. And I feel like it was a good decision for me. I'm 100 pounds down. I'm healthier. I'm lighter. I feel like when I sleep, I'm sleeping on my stomach. I don't have to wake up gasping for air because I'm too heavy to lay on my stomach. Type things like that. Like, I'm not winded walking around to do something. I'm not sweating like I used to. I've always been hot nature, but I feel like that hotness always dealt with my weight. Clothes that fit a little tighter, they hang off of me now. But in my mind, I feel like I see it a little bit in my face or whatever. But I still feel like I'm the same size. Like, I don't know. People who see me like, dang, friend, you look good. You look good. I'm like, thank you. But I still feel big. I don't know. But plastic surgery will be having to come in the future because the way my stomach, it looks like I'm melting an ice cream cone. I'm melting an ice cream cone. That's what it looks like. So, I always had big breasts. Breasts have shrunken a little bit. Well, they shrunk a lot, but they look like prunes. Cut it out. But yeah, plastic surgery is to come. I feel like I would want a breast reduction. I would want my tummy tuck. And that's really it. If I can get these arms, but this arm is like $13,000 just to get that. You see how that skin moves? It's kind of body dysmorphia and the elastic skin. I've been such a plus size. My skin will not snap back like that. Like, I will have to go through with the surgery. But knowing me, I would honestly get all of it done one time. Because, baby, I ain't going in and out of the knife anesthesia like that. I just don't understand how they put me under. I don't feel now wake up and they did what they did. Like, I don't know what you did. I don't regret it. We still have a process to go. We're 100 down. And my goal is to get down to 250. Little increments at a time. My family's like, you need to go down lower than that. You're 5'6". You need to be like 180, baby. I'm trying to be realistic. Which you can get down. But it's a process with the mind stuff. Like, still, like, every now and then, like, sometimes, like, for example, I eat fish or whatever. I'll be like, okay, I got a taste for fish. Fried fish. I eat that. I'm still human. I'm still dealing with the portion size is small. Like, I can't eat but what my stomach can hold. But it's a mind thing. Like, for example, last week I was on my cycle. I wanted ice cream. So what did I do? I ate ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So, like, not saying that when you get weight loss surgery, you can't never have that stuff again. The goal is to help you lose weight and to force yourself to portion control. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a process. It's a marathon, not a race. And I have my moments. Sometimes if I eat too fast, because I'm a fast eater in the past, I eat too fast, it's going to come up. If I drink too much, it's going to come up. Like, it's process. And then sometimes where I just don't want to eat none at all. I at one point, I went 2 weeks without eating food. Like, I was living off Gatorades every day, sunflower seeds, the salty ones, and Lifesaver gummies for weeks. When I was sick in another town, weeks. Body aching, freezing. I found out from my doctor a result of being cold all the time is like you're losing muscle mass, you're losing weight. So, like, I go through periods where I'm freezing. I think now is the first time where I'm like, y'all not hot. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's May, so it just got cold. But I just want to come on here and let you guys know that I am 100 pounds down. 110 pounds down. And we're slowly but surely changing this lifestyle. It's going to be a lifetime battle with it and everything. But yeah, we're just going to go on this journey. And I wonder where we will be at, like, October of this year. That'd be a year. October 10th would be a year. I wonder how much I can be down. Like, yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, I wonder how much it'll go type. So yeah, I just wanted to come and let you guys know how I'm doing. Currently November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So I'm 7 months post-op. The end of the top of next week. Because today's May 6th. Today's May 6th. So in 4 days we'll be 7 months out. So yeah, just wanted to come on here and share my journey with you. I will link all the places I went to, the prices, everything, their website down below. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this journey goes. But just want to let you guys know it is possible. But I went to Mexico for the cheaper route. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Bye.